Welcome back to the System That Man Built podcast. I'm Alice.
And I'm Brian, and today's episode is a wild one. Chapters 7 and 8 are where the system leaves the lab, steps into the real world, and immediately gets punched in the face.
This is the episode where the SST Alpha engine goes live, and everything that could go wrong does go wrong. But it's also the episode where the system proves something deeper, that its architecture, its risk management, and its resilience are real.
Chapters 7 and 8 are the story of two things happening at once.
The construction of a 9-layer risk management fortress. The first day of live trading, a day so chaotic it becomes a legend in the book.
Let's start with the fortress, because Chapter 7 is a masterclass in defensive engineering.
The 9 layers of protection.
Chapter 7 opens with a simple truth. Trading is dangerous. Automated trading is more dangerous. Automated trading without risk management is suicidal.
And Paul doesn't just build risk management, he builds 9 layers of it, 9 independent systems that protect the trader from the market, from the machine, and from the trader himself.
Let's walk through them, because each one is a character in this story.
1. The daily loss circuit breaker.
This is the "you're done for the day" switch. If the system loses more than a set amount, it shuts down entries. No revenge trading, no spiraling, no emotional meltdown.
It's the equivalent of a casino telling you to go home.
2. The position size guard.
Every trade is capped at a percentage of the portfolio. No YOLO trades, no oversized bets, no catastrophic losses.
It enforces discipline even when the human wouldn't.
3. The portfolio heat limit.
This one is brilliant. It limits how much capital can be deployed at once. Even if the system sees 10 great setups, it won't overexpose the account.
It's the difference between being aggressive and being reckless.
4. The ticker cooldown.
If a stock stops out, the system won't touch it again for 5 minutes. And if it stops out 3 times in a day, it's banned.
This prevents the death spiral, the system trying to force a stock to work when it clearly won't.
Of the stale price guard.
If the price moves too far from the signal before entry, the system cancels the trade. No chasing, no FOMO.
This is one of the most important protections in volatile markets.
6. The pending order timeout.
If an order doesn't fill within 2 minutes, it's cancelled. No zombie orders tying up capital.
This is huge for small-cap trading, where liquidity can vanish instantly.
7. The stop-loss enforcement layer.
Every trade gets a broker-side stop-loss, not software-side, broker-side, meaning even if the system dies, the stop survives.
This is the difference between a bad day and a catastrophic day.
8. The trailing stop ladder.
This is one of my favorite parts. The trailing stop tightens as the trade becomes more profitable. It's dynamic. It adapts.
It's like the system saying, the more you give me, the more I protect.
9. The health monitor.
The guardian angel, the watchdog, the agent that ensures the entire system is alive, responsive, and functioning.
If anything crashes, Health Monitor revives it. If anything freezes, Health Monitor intervenes. It's the immune system of the platform.
The fortress is built, and then day 1 happens.
Now we move into Chapter 8, and this is where the story becomes a thriller. The system goes live, the market opens, and immediately the real world punches the system in the mouth.
Day 1 of alpha testing is chaos, absolute chaos. And the book describes it with this mix of tension, humor, and horror that makes it unforgettable.
Let's set the scene. It's March 16, 2026. The system is ready, the agents are running, the genome is loaded, the scanner is firing, the auto trader is armed.
And then the market opens, and everything breaks.
The first trade and the first failure.
The first trade of the day is a disaster. The system enters a position and then immediately hits a stop loss. Not because the system was wrong, but because the market was insane.
The volatility is off the charts. The spreads are wide, the price action is violent, and the system is learning in real time what it means to trade with real money.
And then the second trade stops out, and the third, and the fourth.
By mid-morning, the system is 0 for 4. The live win rate is 0%. The phantom win rate, the simulated win rate, is 91.8%.
And that's when Paul realizes something terrifying. The system isn't learning from live trades. The evolve method doesn't exist.
This is one of the most dramatic moments in the book. The system is trading. It's making decisions. It's entering and exiting positions. But it's not learning. The feedback loop is broken.
And the worst part, there's no error, no warning, no log entry, just silence.
The genome is frozen, the system is flying blind, and the market is punishing it.
The afternoon, the system fights back.
But here's where the story turns. The system starts stabilizing. The risk management layers kick in. The trailing stops protect capital. The cooldowns prevent revenge trading.
And then, finally, a trade works. BW, the infamous BW trade.
This trade becomes the centerpiece of Chapter 10 later, but in Chapter 8, it's the first sign that the system can survive the chaos.
The system enters BW, it manages the position, it tracks the trailing stop, it behaves exactly as designed.
And then the power goes out.
We'll save the full BW story for Episode 5, but this moment is the cliffhanger of Chapter 8. The system is holding a live position. The computer dies. The agents die. The dashboard dies.
And the broker side stop loss, one of the 9 layers, becomes the only thing protecting the position.
The end of day 1. A humbling, necessary failure.
By the end of the day, the system has taken 6 trades, 2 wins, 4 losses, a 33.3% live win rate.
And yet, the system survived. It didn't blow up. It didn't spiral. It didn't overtrade. It didn't revenge trade. It didn't melt down.
Because the 9 layers of protection worked. They did exactly what they were designed to do.
And Paul realizes something profound. The system isn't broken. It's unrefined. It needs tuning. It needs fixes. It needs evolution.
And that realization sets the stage for Chapter 9, the legendary 12 fixes in one night, which we'll cover in Episode 5.
Closing.
Chapters 7 and 8 are the turning point of the book. They show the system's weaknesses, they show its strengths, they show its resilience, and they show the brutal honesty of live trading.
This is where the system stops being a prototype and becomes a real trading engine, battle-tested, humbled, and ready to evolve.
And in Episode 5, we dive into Chapters 9 and 10, the overnight engineering marathon and the BW power outage trade that proves the system's resilience in the most dramatic way possible.
It's one of the best episodes in the entire series.
We'll see you in Episode 5.